Hey YouTube, Ethan off with Chilli Head, how are you all doing? Happy Spicy Saturday. I'm back today once again with another hot sauce review, and today we are returning to the world of the Saucerer, a rather strange and interesting company. We featured them once before on the channel with, I think it was their barbecue sauce, which is pretty nice, very mild but pretty nice. It's quite strange because it says on the back of their bottles that they are imported from South Africa and bottled in Norfolk, so technically they are a local company, but how it's imported over from South Africa I'm not really sure. I also checked out their website earlier, which is www.thesaucerer.biz, and it didn't actually come up with anything. It's printed on the back of the bottle, but there's actually no site there. It looks like the domain is just sort of being built or something like that. I don't really understand what's going on there, so there's a little bit of intrigue about this company, but I'm really looking forward to trying this sauce because this is their green chili sauce, and I love green chili sauces, and this is what it looks like. I really do love the packaging. I love the little Saucerer sort of character that you get on the front there. As you can see at the bottom of the bottle, it's looking like it's at the lower end of the heat scale, but the concentration of the chilies in this one is actually quite high, so I'm hoping it does still have a little bit of a kick to it. And if I just turn the bottle around a bit, you can see the texture of the sauce in there. Loads of seeds, really pulpy, looks like it's going to be quite thick, which I absolutely love. So all the signs are pointing to the fact that this is going to be a pretty damn good sauce. It says on the front that it's ideal with pizza, fish, chicken, steak, meat, and as a salad dressing. And in the ingredients we've got water, chilies at 30%, which is pretty high, but it doesn't say what they are. I'm guessing it could be jalapenos. I do love a good jalapeno sauce, so I'm hoping that's what it might be. But yeah, 30% is pretty good. We've got oil, white vinegar, salt, ground chilies. Again, it doesn't say how many or sorry, how much or what they are. We've also got starch, preservatives and thickeners. So, like I say, if you want to check them out, go to the Saucerer.biz. But like I said, last time I checked it, there was nothing there. So, bit of a weird one. Well, I'm going to give it a good shake because I've had it quite a while and it's been sitting around. So I want to make sure everything is nice and mixed up in there. And I'm expecting this one to be quite sort of a sharp, quite sort of textured. That's really what I love from a good chili, green chili sauce. So let's crack it open and see what we've got. I'll just get rid of the cap. So we have a really nice wide neck, so we shouldn't have any flow issues with this one. Yeah, it smells like a really classic, traditional green chili sauce, which is what I'm hoping for, to be honest. That's what I really love. It does smell sharp, it smells quite vinegary, but the smell of the chilies is really coming quite through, quite powerfully. It's not a hot chili smell, it's just a very green, fresh, appetizing, tasty kind of aroma, which is really great. And that's pretty much all I'm getting. I mean, there isn't that much else going on in there. You know, the main flavours are going to be from the vinegar and the chilies. And hopefully some heat as well. So let's get some on the spoon and see what it tastes like. So as predicted, it's flowing really well and it is quite thick. It's almost slightly gelatinous in texture, but very pulpy. Huge chunks of stuff going on in there, and that is mostly going to be the chilies, which is fantastic. So I don't want to spill, so I'm going to go straight down the hatch. Yeah, I really like that. It's really nice. The flavour of the chilies really comes through. I'm not sure that it is jalapenos, to be honest. I'm not really sure exactly what I've got here. It's kind of got that aged kind of chili mash kind of flavour to it, which is quite sort of aromatic, quite strong in flavour. Very nice. Definitely lots of chili flavour coming through. Kind of reminds me of something like maybe one of those sauces like maybe like a panola kind of flavour, or even a Tabasco kind of flavour, to be honest. The way that the aged sort of chili mash kind of flavour comes through. Really, really nice. It's quite salty, as you'd expect from this sort of a short list ingredients where it's basically just vinegar, salt and chilies. But it's not overly salty, it's not too salty, I would say. It's probably just quite a decent balance, to be honest. It's quite sharp with the vinegar coming through. Obviously that is one of the main ingredients, so that's what you'd expect. And it's really pleasant, you know, it does work well with the chilies. There's nothing too crazy going on here. You know, the flavours are very traditional and very classic, but that's what I really love. I do really like a good chili, green chili sauce. And this is definitely what we've got here. It's definitely the best one that I've had so far from the Saucerer. In terms of the heat, it's definitely hotter than the barbecue sauce, but it's still a pretty damn mild sauce. I would say probably on my heat scale, I'd probably give it around maybe about a 2 out of 10 on my heat scale. I've got a nice, you know, sort of respectable mouth warmth going on. It's going for the roof of the mouth more than anything. A slight sting on the tip of the tongue, but not too much, just very slightly. Slightly at the back of the throat as well, but only, like I say, very slightly. It really seems to be concentrating on the roof of the mouth. It's a very pleasant sort of warm heat, nothing too extreme at all. So this is definitely a really good table sauce. It would go great with burgers and Mexican food, I would say, particularly chicken, and it does say fish, and I can see it going well with, you know, with some nice white fish as well. So there's lots of uses for this, and like I say, it is really quite tasty. So that is from the Saucerer, and that is their green chili sauce. I'd sort of recommend you guys to go check that out, because I think it's pretty damn good. Sort of on the flavour scale, I'd probably give it probably about an 8 out of 10. You know, I really like the texture of it. It's really, really sort of chunky. There's lots of seeds and flesh and pulp and all that kind of good stuff. It feels very natural, you know, and the flavour of the chilies, like I say, comes through really nicely. So it's a great one, and I'm definitely going to be enjoying going through this one a little bit more. So thank you all for watching, guys. I've been Pete the Norfolk Chili Heads, and I will see you all soon once again with another review. Catch you later.